Hello, in this video I'll show you how to remove the alternator on Mercedes E350 W212. The alternator on this car is located on the right on the engine, on the bottom on the front. It's located right there. In order to get access to the alternator, first we need to remove the serpentine belt. First we'll start by removing the engine cover. Next I'm going to remove the cabin filter housing in order to get access to the battery. I'm going to disconnect the battery, just the negative terminal. Next I'm going to remove the serpentine belt. In order to remove the serpentine belt we need to turn the tensioner to get the belt loose, and then we can remove the belt. This is the tensioner right there, and this is the bolt underneath the tensioner that we're going to turn. We're going to turn it anti-clockwise in order to loosen the belt, and then we can take out the belt. To turn the tensioner I'm going to use a long socket size 17 and a long ratchet. If the video is useful, please like and comment on the video and subscribe to the channel to see more videos like this. So now I'm going to turn the tensioner anti-clockwise, and this way the belt will get loosened, and then we can remove the belt from one of the pulleys. That's the belt loosened and out. Now we can take out the ratchet and remove the belt. And that's the belt out. Next we're going to remove this air intake pipe because it's in our way. And now we have access to the alternator. The alternator is held by 4 bolts. The 2 bolts are on top. This is one of the bolts, and one of them is next to it. The other one is next to it. In order to get access to the other bolt, this cable is held by 1 bolt as well. We're going to remove that bolt and move the cable to the side, and then we'll have better access for the 2 bolts. So now we're going to remove the bolt holding the wiring harness, that cable, and then we're going to bring the cable to the side. Next we're going to remove the 2 bolts holding the alternator on top. This is what I'm using, socket E12 for both bolts. That's the two top bolts removed. Now I'm gonna go underneath the car and remove the bottom two bolts and also disconnect the electrical connectors. These are the bottom two bolts that we need to remove. There is also a power cable and an electrical connector on the rear of the alternator. The power cable is just over there. I will need to remove that plastic cap, and there is a nut holding it. We need to remove the nut and also the electrical connector next to it. That's the nut right there. Next, first we're going to remove the electrical connector and then we're going to remove the nut. To remove the electrical connector, there is a tab on it that you need to push and then pull out the connector. To remove the nut, I'm going to use socket size 13. That's the nut removed. Now I'm going to remove the power cable, and now the only thing left to remove is the two bolts on the bottom holding the alternator. That's the two bottom bolts on the alternator removed. Now we're going to take them out, and then we're gonna go to the top of the car and take the alternator out from the top. Now we're going to lift up the alternator and take it out. There might be a little bit tight, but you'll manage to get it out eventually. Afterwards you can repair it or just replace the alternator, and putting it back on is in the exact reverse order. Hopefully the video was helpful. Please like and comment on the video and subscribe to the channel. Thank you.